All right. That should conclude everything. Let me go ahead and kick things over to Ash. Ash, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So it's great to be here tonight and have two of our uh, newer KOF players who I've been watching grow for quite a while. So Nice Eyes has come on, and now he's also become one of our community leaders. Kuma-chan I've been working with quite a while and watching her grow and basically seeing improvement every few days. I'm going to her for her advice now, I have to admit, which is pretty amazing for someone who's been here for a month. So I can't wait to get this started and see how this goes. So here we're starting. We've got Yuri on point, Leona on point, and both playing Joe, Rock and Dolores. Okay, going into round one, we've got Yuri versus Leona. Gone up against this Yuri quite a few times. Pretty tough. Definitely perfect character for Kuma. Leona getting the upper hand here. Nice Eyes has got that pressure down with Leona pretty well. Yuri retreating for a bit. Coming back in. So this is an interesting matchup because both of these characters are really rushdown characters who need to get in. Kind of a tense standoff here. And let's see. He's got Yuri kind of holding back a bit here. Leona coming down with that Crescent Slasher. Pretty even match so far here. Very strong play from both of our players. Ooh, Leona throwing out that bomb. And Leona takes round one. Now this is going to be an interesting one. Leona usually having a pretty difficult time getting in against Joe. Nice Eyes is being patient. Hopping over those hurricanes, moving in slowly. Oh, Joe comes in with that kick. We're going to have to see if Kuma chooses to go with a more zoning-oriented playstyle here or go in a bit. Ooh, that quick max combo. But whiffs the Dragon Punch, letting Leona punish a little bit. Got a fairly even match so far. We've got Joe versus Joe. Something we've been seeing in our meta actually quite a bit. Joe's popularity has increased in our meta. Pretty strong character. You know, he's got projectiles, he's got strong kicks and normals. A fairly even match right now. Looks like we've got one Joe retreating over there. One Joe attempting zoning and the other one trying to get in. This one might come down to the time bar. We'll have to see if if either one of these can get in to do enough damage, get that hit confirm. Get that hit confirm, go into combo. That's what KOF is all about. Oof! It's a beautiful dragon punch there. The ZX Hurricanes of Joe's can be really hard to deal with. I mean, you definitely got solutions, but it's certainly one of the best moves in this game, I think. Kuma-chan takes that round by time. Sometimes that's the way matches go. They don't always go down to and wins. Alright, we've got Dolores coming in. So Dolores, very interesting character, has a lot of grabs, has a lot of nature-oriented abilities, and we've been seeing a lot more of her in our meta recently. She's really quite strong because she doesn't play like other characters, so you really have to adapt to Dolores's playstyle in specific. She's got things that she can do that other characters can't. So we're gonna have to see where we're going. Nice Eyes usually plays kind of more of a mix with her, kind of, she's often, you know, a character who will sit back and wait for the opponent to come to her. But my Nice Eyes, you know, trying to mix it up with offense. You know, obviously this is KOF, and offense is everything. You always want to be on the offense. Kuma-chan's rock has been getting pretty strong. We see her doing this combo, but misses and drops that combo. But we'll probably see her coming in soon to do that combo and finish it with the dragon punch. Kuma-chan's recently adapted her rock style, being far more aggressive. It does have a projectile, but you really need to be getting in with rock and doing damage at close range. See Dolores with some of that nature magic doing the grab. Oh, unfortunately Kuma whiffs that super, which gives Dolores the perfect opportunity to do that grab. But if Kuma plays it safe and plays it conservatively, she should be able to take this round. Dolores can do a lot of damage though if she does manage to get it confirmed. Oh, fight match couldn't be any closer here, hardly. Have to see, oh, that warp. Beautiful play by Kuma. That warp.
That was a nail biter.
First round goes to Dolores. Nice Eyes takes it. Have to see this round if Kuma chooses to go something different. I know she's got a very strong Terry in addition that she could mix in possibly. Although she might choose to just go with this one. Her Yuri is so strong and fast that with her neutral command, I mean, Yuri really does a lot of work for her, I feel.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Okay, Yuri coming in. We're seeing some of that strong offense by Yuri. A little bit of zoning with that fireball coming in the air. Yuri running in. Nice Eyes has really got the command down on Leona so far. This is the character that I've been working with recently. Not a very easy character to play, actually. To figure out all of her moves. She's very charge-based, which is kind of different from a lot of other characters in the game. You can see Kuma's very strong command of neutral. And with Yuri being kind of a small and fast character, it really amplifies the command of neutral that she's got. So we're seeing it very even here, which is really showing you how evenly matched these competitors are. Comment in the chat, quiet commentary a bit loud. I'll try to speak a bit louder so that we can hear. Rihanna takes it with that crescent slash move. Beautiful punish. Those kinds of moves, and the crescent slash like that, Athena, Phoenix, Arrow, are very good at punishing aggression. But now we've got Joe throwing out projectiles. Luna has got to get in, and that is a challenge for Ilona. one of her best moves is Grand Saber, which dashes across the screen, but it's not projectile invulnerable. So with those EX Hurricanes, Ayana trying to get in, but Joe playing it safe, zoning. Kuma's on point with that Dragon Punch.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Comment from the chat, like Kuma's keep away style with Joe. Yeah, Kuma's definitely got this keep away style down. And I think she's really adopted it and mixed it, you know, with a good blend of defense and offense. And we've become very formidable, I believe, in a very short time. And we've got Joe versus Joe. So it's kind of interesting in this game, watching people play the same character, but having kind of different styles. I think we are seeing that Kuma is playing basically defensively with Joe. Nice Eyes tries to move in a little bit, but Joe is a character that lets you do that. Joe has pretty strong kicks, he's got strong zoning. Definitely will let you do that. Ooh, we got the hits, but we forgot, couldn't do the combo there. Got Joe's X kick coming in. Very tense standoff here. These are some of the most even matches that I have seen in our live streamed events.
Victory in their sights. Get now or never. Ready? Go!
Comment. King of Fighters is like Dark Souls. Well, yeah, I can kind of see that. A little bit.
Neither side is giving an inch.
Dark Souls, King of Fighters, King of Dark Souls Fighters, maybe.
Final round. Ready?
Once again, we've got a dead even match here. Just really showing how evenly matched and how skillful both of our competitors are here. Dolores sitting on 3 bars. Dolores does have a QM combo, which can do massive damage if it hits. It looks like we're spending the meter on other things, but might possibly be the right way to go. In this game, you know, meter management is critical. You need to always be thinking about what you're using your meter for. If you're using it wisely, could you be using it for something better? Are you wasting it? We're definitely seeing Nice Eyes pull ahead here, with Dolores being kind of pulling back a bit and throwing up mudslides and rocks, and Dolores can do that. Dolores, you know, can have kind of a mix of this offense going in and backing up, guarding with that. Whereas Rock really needs to get in. He does have a projectile. We'll have to see how this goes though. If Rock can get in, Rock definitely has the tools to get this done. Very strong character, he's got lots of utility. Dolores takes it once again. Very close matches here, very strong play from both of our competitors. We're going to have to see if Kuma chooses to bring in that Terry this time. Comment from the chat, Nice Eyes Dolores is scary. Oh, you should play No Names Dolores sometime. I've got nightmares from No Names Dolores.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Once again, Kuma choosing to go with her team. Yuri, great choice for Kuma, very fast, takes advantage of Kuma's very strong neutral. Fairly small too, has a small hitbox. You know, I play a character called Whip, which, you know, who has, you know, obviously a whip, which, you know, she uses to try to scoop you up, and Yuri is so small that it's hard to miss. You know, playing Yuri for 6 months or so, I was pretty much the only person playing Yuri. Recently, she's becoming more popular in our meta, and it's interesting to see how other people are playing her. It is really interesting also to see, you know, what it's like playing against her. and you know, it's quite a different experience. That's for sure. And I'm learning from our other players who are, you know, playing Yuri. I'm learning and watching, you know, some of the things that they're doing, which I never thought about doing myself. So we're seeing a fairly even match right here, which is fairly typical for this rivals fight. We've got Yuri moving in with very strong neutral, very strong defense by Nice Eyes. Yuri using that fireball. Leona's on point. And
KO! Player 1 won't give up that
the
easy.
Moon Slasher takes the first round.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Shout out to the chat. If you're enjoying watching this, yeah, definitely check out our community and learn KOF. We have a full training system in place to teach you the game. Very helpful community, and we'd love to get you started.
Player 1 wastes no time evening the score.
So Joe taking that first round, second round, I mean.
Round
We've got
3.
Joe versus Joe.
Ready? Go!
Kuma throwing out those EX Hurricanes just perfectly to block that jump. EX Hurricanes from Joe, the triple Hurricane, really hard to deal with. There's a few characters with a reflector, like Athena, that can use the reflector multiple times to reflect them, but not a whole lot. It's important to realize every time that's thrown out, you know, you're using meter, so you gotta think about whether that meter is worth it. Beautiful corner combo there by Nice Eyes. Joe definitely has some really strong combos that he can get off. Getting more even. Kuma moving into more zoning. Using those kicks expertly to just kind of block him. Nice Eyes is just slowly moving in. Ooh, lands that axe kick. Oh, Kuma doing that block string. Who will come out on top here? This is, I can't tell. This is just so close. Oh, whiffed Hurricane. Oh, but didn't punish it.
Player 2 needs a miracle.
Kuma comes out on top that time. Great play by both of our competitors.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Nice Eyes Dolores warping at the start of the round. Warp's really powerful, can be punished. Your opponent's watching
go
for it.
big or go home. Final round. Ready?
Chan's coming in with that rock. See if she decides to go aggressive here. If she goes aggressive with that rock and goes all in, Dolores may not be able to stand against me. Almost had the combo. Dropped the last Dragon Punch. Whiffed it. Dolores wasn't able to get there in time to punish it. Throwing out those dashes. Some of Rock's dashes are safe on blocks and some aren't. So for Rock, inching ahead here. Dolores, Nice Eyes Dolores, expertly using that. Oh, but Rock backs off. Rock rolls back, backs away. Dolores was cornered. To see if Rock can go into the finisher. Now Kuma playing keep away, trying to keep Dolores out. Dolores going for that quick max combo. Oh, but got the grab. And Dolores pulls off the impossible there.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble. Winner!
We're going 3-0 now. See if Kuma chooses to go with her team again, or if she chooses to mix it up a bit.
Select members. Put all your skills to the test and show us a battle worthy of legends.
Comments in the chat about pressure. Yeah, I'm intimately familiar with this. Sometimes, you know, I'll fail to keep up pressure when I should, so I'm intimately familiar with that. This is KOF, so we always want to be keeping that pressure on intensely. So. And everyone's going with the same team, but Kuma's going with Joe on point this time. I think Joe is a fairly good point too, and obviously Yuri is a good mid. I run Yuri Anchor, which is against kind of the conventional wisdom, but I enjoy it. So we're going into round 4 of our rivals match here.
Ready? Go!
Gonna have to see. Leona can get through that zoning. All characters have, you know, strategies and tricks to get through projectiles in this game, but some characters have better tools than others to do so. As far as I know, Leona doesn't have anything special. May possibly work out well for Joe, but we know, we've seen before, Nice Eyes is pretty good with that Leona pressure when she gets in. Leona moving in. Joe was not punished on that kick, which is really good. Leona's just on point and prepared for those dash kicks. What's going on here probably helps a lot that Nice Eyes is really familiar with Joe. He knows exactly what she's trying to do. Whereas for Kuma, you know, Leona's a bit more of a mystery. That slasher staying in the air like that. We're really seeing how strong the play is from both of our competitors here, just by how close these matches are.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Kuma's taking the lead here. We're gonna have to see if Nice Eyes moves in more aggressively with Joe. Very strong blocking there. Oh, but he gets the grab against Kuma.
Player 1 takes another round. Now or never. Ready? Go!
Comment from the chat, Joe's Hurricanes are out there forever. Yeah, believe me, I hear what you're saying. It does feel like that sometimes. Yeah. Nice Eyes Joe doing a really good job keeping Yuri out. Can Yuri get in? Get that cross up against Joe combo. Not seeing a lot of the use of Yuri's running grab this game. Use of that might possibly move things in Kuma's favor a bit. Kuma trying to get in against Joe. His defense is really tight. He's got a little bit of health left.
Showing their resilience here.
But Joe did a lot of damage to Yuri that round.
Round 4. Ready?
Got 2 bars going into this round. Dolores is, I guess, kind of like a nature witch. I guess is probably the way you could think of it. King of Fighters has all these interesting characters. I think we're up to about 60 characters in the main game right now, so no matter who you're looking for, there's probably someone who's bound to interest you.
Final round.
We've got Rock with 3 bars now.
Go!
Could do a lot of damage if Rock could get in there and get a combo going. See, Rock can just get in and pressure. Dolores has lots of tools to keep you out. She's got air grabs, she's got ground grabs. Dolores has a really strong cross-up too, which you can make use of and do a lot of damage into a combo. Dolores landing that quick max combo took a huge chunk out of Rock's health. But Rock's still in it, Rock's got power. Could still turn this around. Get this going. Oh, and Kuma turns the match around. What a close match this is. My heart's pounding. I don't know about you guys. Oh, and Kuma takes it. Kuma takes her first match.
These two know how to rumble. Winner.
Nice Eyes could choose to mix it up here, but on the other hand, I mean, his team has been performing well. So we'll have to see. I know Nice Eyes does have some alternates that he might bring in. Everyone just choosing to keep their team.
Round one. Ready?
Coming out to the chat from our other KOF community leader, Napkin Schematic, about max mode. Yeah, there's multiple kinds of max mode. You can use, each one is 2 bars. You've got a blue one, which will increase your normal damage and let you do free supers up to level 1 and cheap climax. And you've got another version, which is similar but can only be done in combos. So we're seeing another close standoff here between our two competitors who are really evenly matched and both displaying very strong play. We're seeing Joe doing some zoning. See if Leona can hop over those and get her offense going. Oh, beautiful combo by Leona. But it's still even. It's hard for Leona to get in. Blocking that super. Lands the Grand Saber on the follow-up. Oh, it's getting closer. And Kuma's expert DP ends that match.
Round two. Ready?
Got Joe versus Joe again. See, can Kuma at least do some damage to this Joe?
And we're tied up.
Bring on to the next characters. We've got Yuri.
Round three. Ready? Go!
Yuri's got some bar, which used to effect. She does have a pretty nice combo, just 0.5 bars, a very easy one that I use all the time. It can take out about 1/3 of a life bar. And also probably some more optimal ones, which are a little bit more tricky to do. Now she's sitting on 2 bars. Yuri moving in for that offense. Oh, there's the grab at last. That grab by Yuri really makes things hard for your opponent because it's what we call a mix-up. Hitting your opponent in different ways, tends to confuse them. Beautiful hop.
This is match point.
Punished by Kuma's Yuri, really showing the strength of her neutral with Yuri. Yuri's fast.
Now or never. Ready?
That really makes Kuma's neutral shine. Dolores with 3 bars though, nice size Dolores. Could do a lot of damage. We've already seen that quick max combo come out. He pulls it out again. Could be painful. Kuma's neutral holding strong. Both of our characters sitting on a lot of meter here. Could make for some very interesting follow-ups here. Yuri going into that DP. And Dolores really skilled at keeping people out. If she's on point, you can't jump her. She'll grab you. Seeing the real power of that warp to the ground by Dolores. She needs to be careful when she does it, because if you're expecting it, you can punish her. But if you do it at the right time, do a lot of damage.
May the best anchor win.
But we're seeing Kuma-chan coming in now at an advantage.
Final round.
Rock with 5 bars
Ready?
versus an injured Dolores with 3. Dolores has got 3 bars. If she can get some good hits in, hit confirm, she can definitely confirm for a ton of damage here. Sai's playing defensively. Trying to keep Rock out, possibly trying fishing for an air grab, which can be comboed. Oh, that's what he was doing. I called it. He's fishing for that. Oh, but he drops the follow-up. That hurts in this match. He needed that to close it out. And we're really seeing Kuma-chan's use of those fireballs improving over the last few weeks that she's been playing Rock. And Kuma-chan takes the 2nd round.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to
Well,
rumble.
this match has definitely got a lot more even. We'd have to see. I'm guessing both will stay with their characters, but we'll have to see if they choose to do any character shakeup now.
Select order.
Rodeo, Yuri's grab is disrespectful. It's probably the slaps, isn't it? Makes it disrespectful. But it's fun. Okay, Nellis, we've got a real battle. Yeah, we definitely do. We're 3-2 right now.
Nothing will stop
This
this
one could
show.
go either way. But we're seeing both people sticking with their main teams.
Round
We're seeing 2
one.
Joes on
Ready?
point. I think this might be the first match that we've seen that. We're seeing a sea of hurricanes this round, coming out from all sides. But once again, as I said previously, we see people playing the same character very different ways, and it's always interesting to see what the differences are. We're really seeing some strong neutral here from both of our players. We're seeing attacks being defended against with very high skill. Looks like Nice Eyes is building up just slightly more meter. We'll see if he can do something with that 1 bar. He can combo it into Joe's Super Hurricane. Would put a dent in Kuma's life bar, help seal the round. And very luckily, that whiff was not punished fully. As I've said previously a couple times, those EX Hurricanes are really strong. Cut right through normal projectiles. One thing to keep in mind, if you ever want to check this game out, is that you've got what we call EX projectiles, which always beat normal projectiles. And they're very useful against people who like to zone and throw out lots of normal ones.
Now or never.
We're coming in here with Nice Eyes having a significant advantage, but we know the strength of Kuma-chan's Yuri could possibly turn this around, but we're seeing right there. I played against this Yuri many times, and I feel like she just kind of appears behind my head and combos me, which is something I do to people sometimes, so I have no right to complain, but that's what Nice Eyes is going up against right now. Beautiful 2C. Yuri has some of the strongest anti-air options in the game. She's got that move that you just saw there, the uppercut. She's got an invincible dragon punch, and she's got what we call a Sai-Ha move, which is like a flame, small like half fireball she puts above her head. And Kuma's really skilled at anti-airing. Leona coming in with 3 bars. We've already seen that Nice Eyes is really capable of hit confirming off that Grand Saber into a super. Oh, just like we saw there. Beautiful, but if he had done level 2, would have put a bigger dent. Being a tense standoff here, you notice these players are so evenly matched. You notice that, you know, the match was swinging one way, now we're back to dead even between both players. Even 2 bars between each, even power levels. Oh! Yeah, Leona's overhead command is really, really strong. I've been learning Leona myself, and I'm learning her myself, and that is really strong, the overhead. Oof. Oh! Punish! Could have gotten to Dragon Punch. Oh, there's the grab! A beautiful play. What a close match. What strong play from both. Nice Eyes Leona taking that by a hair.
Get round 4. Ready? Go!
Shout out to the chat. Yes, Leona's charge moves are easier on hitbox. That's what I do. Though she's not an easy character by any means, though. She's one of the harder characters to play. Oh! Oh my goodness, Leona's punishes are just on point there. You can see that Nice Eyes has definitely put some work into those Leona combos.
The goddess of victory smiles.
As you get more advanced in this game, you definitely want to optimize those combos. Because you want stray hits are going to get harder and harder to get, and you want each stray hit to convert into as much damage as you possibly can.
Select order.
Seeing 4-2, we're seeing both players stick with their main teams. We'll see if Nice Eyes can close this out, or if Kuma-chan can get closer to evening this up.
Round 1. Ready?
Comment to the chat that moving Joe to the front has worked well for Nice Eyes. I think it's prevented Kuma-chan from using her Yuri up front as much as she wanted. Once again, we've got a pretty even match here. Both of these players in real life also, from the conversations I've had, are fans of Muay Thai, which is what Joe's kind of sort of practices, although nobody really practices real martial arts. So it's interesting to see they both chose this character, which I guess all of us will choose their personal interests. We're seeing Nice Eyes kind of move ahead here. Again, Kuma-chan trying that zoning. Be difficult to zone a zoner though, they've got projectiles of their own that can cancel you out.
Stand your ground. Ready?
Well, let's see if the strength of Kuma-chan's Yuri can turn this around. Yuri's got 2 bars. Oh! Beautiful play by Joe. Oh! Yuri gets around it! I'm not sure what happened there, but somehow Yuri got out of that. I think it was a roll that was so quick that online it was difficult to see with the streaming. Oh, beautiful, neutral. Well, I'm at the edge of my seat here, watching these two people play, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Oh, and it's blocked. Kuma's trying to get behind Joe's head to that cross-up, but it's not landing. Oh, and the EX Hurricane closes it out. Beautifully played. Nice Eyes was probably saving that EX Hurricane for the end, right before. When you already had a bit of chip damage. Sometimes when your opponent has just a little bit of life left, you mix up your strategy a bit. You'll pull out some of those EX moves to do a little bit more damage to just close out that round. Oh, and a whiff DP was punished, but not super bad. That could have been a lot worse for Kuma. Joe punishing that a little bit. Rock pretty safe on most of his dashes.
Not going down without a fight.
But except for I believe one or two. I don't play Rock, but played against him quite a bit.
Burn to fight. Ready, go.
Leona versus Rock. We'll have to see if Rock can survive the onslaught of this Leona. We've seen that Nice Eyes Leona is really strong. He's got those combos optimized at close range. He just needs to get a hit. So we're seeing Nice Eyes here doing something interesting, using that to block. He's known as Light Orb to block those projectiles. This game is full of tricks, little tricks like that. Start playing with characters, you'll see. Oh, whiffs, but isn't punished too severely. Tries to use the lightning storm to dodge, but whiffs it. And standoff. See, oh, closes it out with that orb.
The goddess of victory smiles upon the
And I do
winner.
believe
Winner!
that concludes the Rivals match. Nice Eyes taking it. Very strong play from both of our competitors. Really enjoyed watching both of them. And I want to thank everybody who was involved. I want to thank King Giovanni for hosting. I want to thank Napkin Schematic for helping out running the group and everything and helping train people. I want to thank our mentor No Name and all of our community and the competitors themselves, you know, for coming here and showing and giving it their best and helping showcase what a great game this is. We hope that you'll come and join us. Like I said, we have a full training program ready for you to learn the game and get onboarded. We've got a great community where no question goes unanswered. So with that, I will sign off now. This is Ash. I'm one of our community leaders here at FGC Boomers SNK, and I will turn this back over to King Giovanni.